So guys, this visa route is coming to an end. We have ruined a very good thing because of the love of money. What is up, guys? A couple of days ago, I posted a video on healthcare assistant jobs with visa sponsorship, and on the thumbnail, I indicated that the health and care worker visa is coming to an end, and I stated that I'm going to be explaining in this video why the health and care worker visa is coming to an end. As you all know, the health and care worker visa was introduced in February 2022 to enable healthcare assistants to be able to relocate to UK under this skilled worker visa route. So a lot, I always come and share with you, a lot has been going on with regards to the health and care worker visa. There are so many reasons why the Home Office now wants to bring to an end this health and care worker visa route. And the Prime Minister did announce that he wants to make sure that he reduces the number of people who are coming to UK because of all these scandals. So in this video, I'm going to share with you two valid reasons why the UK government wants this visa route to be closed or to reduce the number of people coming in through this health and care worker visa route. So I'm going to share a video with you as well as read an article from a newspaper. So after watching the video and after listening to this article that I'm going to read to you guys, I want you to let me know that if you were the UK government, what steps were you going to take? If you were the UK government, what were you going to do with all these things going on? If you're new to my channel, my name is Pauline Popomoyo, and this is the channel where we keep things real. And for the returning subscribers, guys, thank you so much for your love and support. You are so supportive. Even when I say to you, I'm not going to be posting, I need a little break, you are very supportive, and I really appreciate that. And I'm now back full force. And guys, if you're interested in relocating to overseas or finding out about life in the UK in general, do subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos, because I constantly share content on that. And without wasting any of your time, let's get into it.
No comparison. I'm a savage.
Illegal migration to the UK reaching unprecedented levels. Sky News can reveal allegations that criminal gangs are putting people on planes and trafficking them by exploiting visas for skilled workers. Mrs. A says she paid what she thought were recruiters in Sri Lanka the eye-watering sum of £65,000 to arrange work in Britain as a carer.
When I got to the airport, they gave me the work permit and the tickets and a boy.
Mrs. A says at the airport, the recruiters gave her a 12-year-old boy who she'd never seen before and was told he had to travel with her. She says they used a fake Sri Lankan passport for the boy and falsely claimed he was her dependent so he could travel on the work visa they'd secured for her.
It was last minute. I felt very scared but couldn't do anything about it. I didn't understand much. It was only after I arrived in the UK that I realized it was a big mistake.
Mrs. A says when they landed at Heathrow Airport, the boy was met by people she didn't know and she never saw him again. Sky News has been told about a number of similar cases where the entitlement to bring dependents on a skilled worker visa is being abused. Just a few weeks ago, another woman, it's claimed, also flew to London on a work visa and brought 3 people with her, posing as her husband and children.
Can you imagine, guys? People are paying as high as £60,000. My 1-year salary. Just to secure a job as a healthcare assistant here in UK. And when they come here to UK, they're smuggling people into UK, pretending this is my husband, pretending this is my child, pretending this is my daughter, so that they get into UK. That's one. And guys, if you are able to raise £60,000, why are you even coming to UK? I'm sure with £60,000, guys, you can start a business, a viable business, because £60,000 is a lot of money. How do you pay £60,000 when you fully know that when you come here to UK, it's going to take you 3 full years for you to get that £60,000, because the annual salary for the healthcare assistants is £20,800 per annum. Even if it's 25,000 and £6,000 per annum, for you to reach £60,000, it's a good 3 years. Good 3 years, excluding paying rent, eating, or anything of that sort. Why are people doing this to themselves, guys? Imagine after paying all that money, then you come here to UK, you have no job, you have no money, and the Home Office is now aware that you entered to UK and you smuggled 3 people with you into UK. Not only that, this is what this article says.
The UK government have announced a crackdown on bogus Tier 2 visa sponsorship, which may lead to up to 5,500 migrants, mostly from Africa and India, having to leave the country. An investigation by immigration officials has revealed that in some cases, migrants are being given Tier 2 visas for jobs that don't exist or are completely different from those advertised. An example is given, then it goes on to say, Revai Maposa and Clemens were jailed for immigration scam via a company that they ran called K24. The judge in the case, Judge Rose, said that the UK Border Force was guilty of a catastrophic failure to check the materials that had been provided. The pair recruited more than 120 migrants from Zimbabwe, South Africa and India, promising at least 37.5 hours per week, but ended up working less than 14 or ended up working in lower level positions at supermarkets and fast food restaurants. It is thought that the two made more than £500,000 by selling visas for up to £6,000 each. Crackdown on Tier 2 abuse. Immigration and Security Minister James Brockenshire said that the latest crackdown is an indication that the current system is working. He said, "We have all heard the stories under the last government of people on skilled worker visa as takeaway drivers, but our reforms are cracking down on abuse."
The good news is these 2 people have been arrested, but imagine they brought into the United Kingdom 120 people, and of all those 120 people that they brought in, they do not have jobs for them, which means people are just being relocated to UK. Remember, I always tell you that this is a money-making scam. So people are being relocated to UK in their numbers. And I've spoken to people who actually say they are made to stay, for example, in one room, the 10 of them living in one room. They don't have jobs, they don't have money to pay for the rent. So even if they squeeze them in one room, they will not complain, which means they're living in very poor conditions. There are people who are actually sleeping in the streets here in UK after having relocated through the health and care worker visa and paying thousands and thousands of pounds, guys. And this is information which the Home Office is now well aware of. If you were the owner of the United Kingdom and you are aware of all those things which are happening, you are saying you are enabling people to come to UK and people are taking advantage of this visa route. They are abusing people, they are abusing their powers, they are abusing money, they are smuggling people into the country. What will be the course of action that you would take? Because you need to put yourself in the country's shoes. Put yourself in that position. What measures would you take, and would you blame them for wanting to take those measures? So guys, this is the sad reality on the ground. We have ruined a very good thing because of greed. We have ruined a very good thing because of the love of money. We have ruined a very good thing because of wanting to take shortcuts into UK. If you are in my Telegram group, I'm sure you have seen people posting messages that I am so heartbroken, guys. I did interviews, I passed, I was waiting for my certificate of sponsorship, but the company has phoned me and told me that I'm no longer offering a certificate of sponsorship. And this is what is going to be happening, guys, because the Home Office is on a crackdown. They don't want people to be smuggled into UK. They don't want people to come into UK to be living in the streets. They don't want people to come into UK and be suffering here. And we have created a very bad name for ourselves. I'm sure as you are searching for jobs on a daily basis, guys, you can see that the hiring of people from overseas is becoming less and less and less. They are telling you that they want people who are already living and working in the UK. Why? Because they want to avoid all these scandals that have been going on, guys. So this visa route is coming to an end. We have brought it upon ourselves that they close this visa route. It's going to be a gradual process, but it is coming to an end. So if you have an opportunity to come to UK, the time is now, because the minister has clearly announced that he is going to make sure that they reduce the number of people coming to UK. They've already started reducing by simply telling us that we are not hiring from overseas. We are only focusing on hiring people who are here in the UK. I hate to break this news to you guys, but this is the reality on the ground, and I do not sugarcoat anything. I keep things real, even if some of these things are not nice things to share. We just have to know the situation on the ground. This is the situation on the ground, and you can see who is to blame in this situation. It's not the UK government to blame, it's us. So just know that this visa route is slowly but surely shutting down. Go on Indeed.com, go on Glassdoor, go on all sites where they post jobs. The first statement that they put in bold, black and white is, we are not offering sponsorship for this role. If you are overseas, do not apply to this role. We are not offering sponsorship for this role. In every ad, if it's a care assistant role, 98% of the jobs being advertised, they clearly tell you that we are not offering visa sponsorship. So now your best bet or your best chance of getting a job here in UK is applying to NHS. Applying to the NHS, because the NHS is the one which is still actively recruiting healthcare assistants. Actually, it's the one which is recruiting more and more healthcare assistants. Why? Because the NHS is regulated by the government, and there is nothing like you're going to take shortcuts or you're going to pay 7,000 to come to the NHS. No, it's regulated by the government, and it is one of the organizations which is going to remain standing, and this is one of the organizations which is going to continue hiring healthcare assistants from overseas. But I'm sure you have seen that it's not as easy to get an NHS job, of which I might drop a video on how you should write the personal statement and everything which is required by the NHS, so that at least you stand a higher chance of getting a job in the NHS. So guys, this is all that I wanted to share with you. Do let me know what you think of this in the comment section, and do let me know if you are the government of UK and all this was going on, how are you going to react to this situation? And do let me know as well who is to blame in this situation. This is all that I wanted to share with you guys. If you found this video to be helpful, do give it a massive thumbs up and share it with your friends who are in the process of relocating to UK, so that they are aware of what is currently happening on the ground. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.